Hi there, legislators. My name is Jared Young. I am a tenant organizer in Hell's Kitchen, and I'm also a lifelong resident of this building that I'm standing in right now, 438 West 45th Street. I wanted to talk to you guys about my support of funding TOPA, passing it, and why it would really matter to myself and my community. This building was owned by Daniel Oheb Shalom, voted New York's worst landlord. After he was jailed, this building was passed over to a private equity firm that currently owns this building and is not managing it very well. The landlords don't want this building. It won't turn a profit for them. We don't care about profit. We care about home ownership and community. And this is our home. And this is our community. And if we can purchase and own it, we'll be in a really good place for the rest of our lives. Over the last 5 years or so, myself, along with my tenant association, have been managing this building from boiler repairs, cleaning up, just keeping the building all together, and then keeping ourselves all together most importantly. We organize with events, with meetings. We come together at least once a month. We're also partnered with HCC, or Housing Conservation Coordinators, an organization body in Hell's Kitchen that keeps tenants like us empowered and ready for moments like this. There are so many horror stories that have come with living here for almost 30 years. Robberies, burglaries, neglect, and disenfranchisement. It's about time that we took it over for ourselves. We are organized and we're more than capable of keeping ourselves afloat alongside the help of community land trusts and other groups that are willing to keep us above water technically, financially, and as a general support system that we really need as a community. There are so many elderly people, including my mother, who live in this building, who need these sort of protections that the current landlords just aren't willing to give us. So if TOPA were to be passed and funded, my building would be able to purchase the building from the current landlord and have the technical assistance and upkeep that would be included in the $250 million budget allowance. This building means so much to me, to my tenants, to the neighborhood. Just imagine what it would be like if it were community owned into affordable housing to include more people into our community, for people like me born and raised here, but also for people who want to feel that sense of community for the first time. There are so many vacant units in here just waiting to be converted. I testified last week to the Senate Housing Committee, but I want to send this message out in hopes of showing you what home ownership can look like. It starts with me, someone who was born and raised in this building and who wants to live here for the rest of my life. This is my home. It's my heart and soul. It is the only home I have ever known, and I want others in my building and across New York City and New York State to be able to feel that sense of pride and ownership with where they live. I'm hoping that this message reaches you and it touches you and inspires you to pass and fund TOPA with a $250 million budget allowance that would allow and create housing freedom and home ownership across New York State. Thanks for hearing me out.